Hey, this is a 2007 Toyota Rav4, and it is having one of the most frequent problems that happen on Toyota vehicles. I've seen it happen on Toyota Highlanders, on Camrys, on Corollas, on Sienna minivans. Just about every Toyota vehicle is bound to have this problem sooner or later. And what is it? It's the shifter cable coming loose from the shifter. I am going to show you a quick, easy method, an emergency repair method that works with this Rav4. So if you're stuck somewhere, you'll be able to get moving real quick. So get watching. So I've already disassembled the trim around the shifter, and don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But what I want to show you is just what the problem is here. And the problem is that this shifter cable here has come loose from that boss there, that stud. And that happens because the bushing that fits in this eye just decomposes over time, and this pops off. Okay, so the quick repair is that you take off all of this trim, and I'm going to show you how. And this allows you to move this cable manually and get back to some place where you can do the more permanent repair, which I'm also going to show you. But I just want to show you what the problem is right here. And when this happens, here's what happens. And what's going to happen is you're going to be moving this gear shift lever here, and as you move the lever, it will not change. You see it's staying in reverse, and as long as it's in reverse, or it could be in another gear, you will not be able to start the car because of what's called the shift interlock. And this is for safety reasons. You do not want to try to start the car while it's in gear. So all you need in order to fix this is a new little bushing like this that goes on the end of the cable. You put it on the end of the cable, and then you put the cable back on the shifter mechanism, and you're good to go. And this happens so much on Toyotas that I keep these in stock in my shop, because I know that sooner or later I'm going to need one, and I want to have it right there when I need it. So right here, I've put the new bushing into the end of the cable, and now I'm going to reinstall the cable on the shifter. There it is, back where it belongs, with the bushing installed. So it's not going anywhere at this point. It's going to stay right where it belongs. Now I'm going to show you how you get down in there in order to make this repair. It's incredibly simple. You can do it in 3 minutes with just a butter knife and a screwdriver. First, you want to use your butter knife or a plastic pry tool to pry loose these side panels on either side of the shifter assembly. And I've already pried them out, so they're pretty easy to remove. You can see that they have these retainers that line up with holes in the armature. Step is you want to unscrew the knob on your shifter. Comes right off. Next, you want to use your panel tool to pry up this cover. And you just want to find a place where you can get in, twist it up and go all around and pry up, and you'll be able to get it off. And it has these clips on the back that insert. These are the things that hold it down. You have the illumination bulb, and you don't really have to worry too much about this for the time being. You can unclip it from its electrical connector. And this is where your Phillips head screwdriver is going to come into play. You have 2 Phillips head screws on either side of the cup holder. You're going to unfasten these 2 screws. After you remove those 2 screws, you just have to pull up with some force on the cup holder, and this loosens up the cigarette lighter panel, which is also clipped into the cup holder, and they both come out, and voila, we have access to our cable. And here's a little trick so you don't struggle too much when you put it back together. You take this little illumination piece and you clip it in to the cover first, and then you plug it in to the wire connector, and then you put the cover back on. So it is all back together, and look at the indicator. Now we can shift into all the gears, and we can start the car, no problems. So again, this is a very simple repair. It can seem at first like it's something really dramatic has happened, like people think that their transmission is broken, but it's nothing of the sort. It's just a little plastic bushing that Toyota has been cheaping out on for the last 40 or 50 years, because that's how long we've been fixing this problem.